Professional athletes historically decline in their early 30s. Cristiano Ronaldo is sprinting past 39 with the output of a player a full decade younger. This counter visualizes a milestone no outfield player has ever reached. He is rapidly closing in on 1,000 official professional career goals. His output extends to the international stage. He holds the record for total appearances, with 233 caps for Portugal. During those appearances, he has scored 146 times, setting a record that places him well ahead of any other player in history. Bodies are not naturally built to perform at this intensity across over 1,300 matches. This volume of production is the result of deliberate mechanical engineering. That engineered precision stands in sharp contrast to his beginnings. He was born in Funchal, Madeira, to a mother who worked as a cook and cleaner and a father who struggled with alcoholism. His name carries a specific piece of 1980s history. He was named after the American president, an actor his father admired. At age 15, biology presented an immediate hurdle. He was diagnosed with tachycardia, a racing heart condition that could have ended his athletic ambitions before they truly began. He underwent emergency cardiac laser surgery to cauterize the irregular pathways in his heart. He was discharged hours after the procedure and was back on the training pitch within days. Recognizing his own narrow window for success, he made an agreement with his mother. At age 14, he ceased his education to focus his entire existence on football. The speed of his cardiac recovery and the decision to abandon formal schooling marked his first major shift toward active risk management. He had learned early that his physical survival depended on his own intervention, making disciplined preparation his primary insurance policy. When he arrived at Manchester United in 2003, he was a skinny 60-kilogram teenager, known as a flamboyant winger eager to display elaborate dribbling tricks. The English Premier League is physically punishing. To survive it, manager Sir Alex Ferguson demanded his new signing adapt. The flashy stepovers and showboating were drilled out of him. Instead, in their place, Ferguson demanded direct, aggressive runs, focused entirely on penetrating the penalty box to score. The adaptation was effective. By the 2007-2008 season, he scored 42 goals, won the league and the Champions League, and lifted his first Ballon d'Or at age 23. Manchester United served as the forge. It was there that a mercurial talent was hammered into a highly efficient professional weapon. In 2009, Real Madrid paid a world record £80 million transfer fee to bring him to Spain, initiating a period of absolute statistical dominance. This graph maps his Madrid scoring ratio, 451 goals in 438 games. Sustaining this required tactical sacrifices, evolving from a wide winger into an inside forward. Later data shows his sprinting distance decreasing, yet goal volume stays constant. He became a ruthless poacher. Behind the statistics was a rigorous bodily maintenance program. He focused on bodyweight exercises and agility drills, using strict recovery protocols to preserve his physique well into his 30s. He willingly discarded the entertainment-heavy style of his youth to maintain his output. That calculation yielded 4 more Ballon d'Or awards and 3 consecutive Champions League titles for Madrid. By 2016, his club resume was mathematically unrivaled, but he had yet to win a major trophy with Portugal. He operated as the commanding captain, dictating the squad's internal standards and psychological tempo from the pitch to the training ground. That leadership culminated in Paris. He drove Portugal through the tournament to capture the Euro 2016 championship, the country's first major international title. He followed that up by leading the squad to UEFA Nations League victories in 2019 and 2025, finishing as the top scorer in both tournaments. These titles served as external validation for his systematic methods. His presence coincided with a measurable shift in the national team's competitive standing, proving his personal standards could drive results for an entire squad. The value of this mechanical approach becomes obvious when compared to his namesake, the Brazilian forward Ronaldo Luiz Nazario de Lima. O Fenomeno relied on an explosive, natural style that placed immense stress on his patellar tendons. His body eventually broke down under its own power, resulting in a shortened peak. By treating his body as a machine to be optimized, Cristiano secured different outcomes. At 33, he transferred to Juventus and conquered Italy's defensive Serie A. At 37, he moved to El Nasser, initiating a wave of veteran European signings that shifted the geographic focus of global football toward the Saudi Pro League. The contrast is clear. A strict, managed approach to biomechanics can sustain a career far longer than even the most spectacular innate gifts. Over 2 decades, Cristiano Ronaldo forced a revision of how athletes age and what is considered physically possible on the pitch. The explosive, supernova careers of previous generations have been superseded by a model of durability, where consistency generates the highest volume of results. Raw talent provides the introduction, but relentless, obsessive maintenance is the exact mechanism that makes an athlete immortal.